welcome to another Red Alert 3 replay cast. I am GBH Michael, and on the bottom left of the map we have the yellow Soviet player, Dimon, versus the green Empire player, Eminence, top right of the map. So this is going to be a Soviets versus Empire on Fire Island. So let's see what's everyone's starting off with. 3 dojos out of Eminence to start, all of them towards the right oil derrick, which is very unusual because generally you'll only see a player send 1 or 2 to the right because there's this magic spot for the oil derrick, so you can capture that, and 1 to the left. So a 4th one is going to the left one right now, unguarded. Sending the extra dojo down here probably is just going to make sure he guarantees to get it, because there it is, flak troopers are very powerful against it. And he might be able to get the kill on the engineer as well if he's not careful. If Dimon's not careful. So this left dojo has been scouted and will be taken out. Well, I will be denied the capture at least. War Factory 42nd Refinery out of Dimon, so you will be looking to do some early aggression. Engineer is out, so you will be looking to get a capture on one of the orders as well with a bullfrog fire. So that will be going to the right one. Torridon is out trying to intercept the dojo core. Should be able to get it and get the kill off with his engineer if he's not being careful. Or the infection. That works too. So now we actually have the opportunity to build tank buses and Imperial Warriors, which is very, very powerful to use in conjunction with the Soviet arsenal. But I don't think he will be going for anything like that. It's very unusual to see a player go like that. He will be taken out by Tengu, so nice play out of them, but he will lose the Tengu in return. Overall, it's probably around about an even trade because, yes, he keeps the oil derrick for himself for a longer amount of time and there's no barracks to even attempt to go and recapture, but it does mean that his harassment potential does dwindle quite a bit early on. He could have sent it around the back and gone for a little bit of harvester harassment. So 2 Troodons out for Dimon. One of them will probably go on to look for a 3rd refinery location and try and lock that down. Other one probably will stay back and defend. Still, Dimon has not managed to capture this Alvarez on the left. This is why I was quite surprised that he decided to go for the capture on the dojo instead of killing the dojo with the engineer, like I mentioned before. Tier 2 is out, so he'll be looking to get his 3rd refinery up before any airfield or anything else, which is very standard. It's not unexpected at all, but there is quite a high Tengu count out at the moment. All of them going in for the harassment. This is where Soviets will struggle a little bit. It's quite hard to defend a massive Tengu spam with Soviets, but he does have 2 Torridons, so that will be 1 in each refinery. 2 of them going in the same refinery, and 4 of them in the other, so he's just looking to get the kills with the honourable discharge. He might get the left one. I don't think he's going to get the one on the right. It's very unlikely, but so at this time you might think, okay, the Empire player has lost an awful lot of units with this attack, which he has. He really, really has. But you've also got to think the Soviet player hasn't been mining at any point in that. If Eminence was to drop just a couple, 1 in each, and then save the rest until they died, then drop those in, so just to keep both the collectors not mining for all of that time, and then drop the other 2 in afterwards, while he's getting his own 3rd refinery up, his economy would be far superior to this right now. But instead of dropping them all at the same time, it's a bit of a mistake. I don't agree with that. Torridon going and trying to get some harassment done around the back. He will be able to get into this refinery to get this infection, and he will actually get it. I don't think it's going to be able to get to the mecha bay in time, so that will go down. So nice catch by Dimon there. A couple of the X's trying to get some damage done around the back. There is a bullfrog ready to defend. Will it get caught off guard or not? Probably Michael's Bullfrog will die to VXs, but VXs can also decimate Bullfrogs if Michael is correct as well. Still 2 refineries for Eminence here. Dimon managed to get his 3rd refinery up, so his economy is going to be far better, and considering he's only been mining for 1 for quite some time. Dimon has quite a big lead at this right now. Going back in with some Tengus, trying to get some more harassment done. Single Tengu harassment is a much better way of doing it in most cases. So, thankfully he's not dropping them all in the same place. But you just need to be careful with this one, sending it back to fuel. Engineer looking to capture. Is it going for the engineer? Sorry, the observation post. It might try and get there, but the Shinobi's out. This is going to get the kill. Shinobis. Not very often that you see Shinobis out in play. But Eminence seems to like them. And they are very powerful if you manage to get their infiltrations on refineries a lot. Or simply go in for infiltration on Mecha Bay to hold production while you go in for an attack of your own. Or even the MCV so you can take out their radar. There's a lot of options with Shinobis and Spies. Again, trying to get some damage done, looking to get some damage done anyway, but once I see these tanks, Bullfrogs and the Pterodon, I don't think he's going to move too far in. Is this the MTV going in for an MTV push? It looks like it is. And there's nothing really at home to defend, he's only just getting the second refinery up now. Is this just going to be game over? This is going to be quite... Oh, he's not decided to go for the push. This could have been very hard to hold if Dimon decided to commit to this attack and go all in. But instead he decided to go back and do something else. Oh, he's actually noticed that the X's are on the back. Nice attack around the back from Eminence. They managed to get the crane. So that will mean if he goes for any, if he loses the MTV or whatever in the MTV push, he wouldn't allow any prediction. So he will stay on 3 refineries for the rest, well, for the foreseeable future. What's this? Tier 3 on 3 refineries out of Dimon. This is highly unorthodox. I don't know if this would work very well. I mean, he's got a big lead against Eminence. He does. He has a very big lead still, but will Tier 3 really be the best choice? I'm not sure about that. Spies getting mixed in with the army as well, going in with the tank busters, while some Tengu's going on the back as well. This is the better way of using Tengus. 1 in each refinery, just to hold all production, I mean all mining, while you go in with your army at the front, while the rest of his army is distracted. That is a good way of doing it, but at the start, the way that he went for the Tengu harassment, it wasn't really the best way of going about it. Tier 3 is out, so very Tier 3 hasn't been cancelled, and I'm not sure if it actually has been scouted. Actually, it probably will have been when he pulled forward with the infantry at the start. So he will know that some heavy units are going to be on the way. Is this going to be an Apocalypse tank? It probably is, maybe a V4? V4 it is. One thing you know with V4s on this map is that you can fire across the hill over here into the refinery, so this is a very powerful way of attacking. Or you can also go from the centre, but it's kind of choked. Which I guess with V4s against the Empire player who can't do something like a Cryo Shot or Cryogeddon is quite handy, because the choke will favour V4s very heavily, because we've got nowhere to run, nowhere to spread out against the buggy warheads. So central attack is probably the best way to go. Nice move out of Dimon here, going for the MCV push as well. Trying to add every tiny bit of firepower to his army. While at the same time, Eminence is trying to force him back, trying to distract his army, trying to get whatever harassment done round the back, because he knows if he attacks his army straight on, he will not be able to kill it. But also, round the back there's nothing to defend. Fourth family is out for Eminence right now, but the third one has been killed. So equal economies for both. Has been forced back. 3 V4s are out, and 1 Apocalypse tank. But he needs to actually get some damage done quickly, to be honest, because his economy is going to fall quite far behind if Eminence manages to keep up the harassment and go for the fourth here. It's going to be hard for Dimon to expand to the water with all the Tengus and the X's flying around the map. Without an airfield, that is. V4's going in for some harassment on their own. Risky play, but he's managed to get the mecha base, so kudos to Dimon there. Yet again, another Tengu comes in for the harassment. It will get the kill on the parts collector on the left, so only two collectors mining for Dimon right now. He does have 4 tsunami tanks, which will be, well, it could be enough to take out these units here, unless there's good turret on the way, which you kind of expect from a player of Dimon's caliber. All of this infantry is just kind of been wasted. I feel like it could have been better used in conjunction with those tanks on the right. A lot of units went down and he didn't kill anything. Once again, another Tengu comes around the back. If he keeps up this constant Tengu harassment, that is going to be the best way for him to stay in this game. Just not allowing a powerful army to come in the front and do the damage, which is exactly what Dimon wants to do right now. And he just seems to be wasting the MCV, sending it to try and kill a couple of tank listers, but ultimately losing it. Nice pick off from Eminence there, using the situation. If you notice, this might be able to get a nice pick off on this V4, it's very low health. A couple of tankers going around the back once again, and there's only 1 tank to defend it. This is actually starting to look quite bad for Dimon. He just doesn't have that many units left. Lost his MCV. He has a couple of V4s, but really he doesn't have that many units. If he keeps going for this harassment around the back, there's just nothing to defend. Tier 3 was a very unusual move, and I'm not 100% sure I agree with it. And the constant harassment at all fronts of Eminence is ripping him to shreds. One tank isn't enough. One tank is not enough to defend 2 Tengus around the back. Simply because you can kill them both with 1 tank, but you'll lose a significant amount of mining time unless you have something to attack them both at the same time. So still just spamming units from the Mecha Bay, Tier 2 Mecha Bay and Barracks for Eminence. While Dimon seems to be struggling to keep his economy alive. The front refinery is not mining at all. 2 of them at the back are, but both the collectors are on low health, so he will need to defend them quite well if he's going to stay alive here. I wouldn't be surprised if Eminence goes for his 4th refinery now. He's not in very much... He doesn't have that much of a threat stopping him from pushing forward. But at this time, Dimon knows it's obviously going to be some Tengu harassment. It's become all game, and it's been so effective. So he decided to send some units and keep some units back. But he just doesn't have anything at the front now. He has one Apocalypse tank, and he's just rebuilt his MCV, so he will be able to rebuild, albeit very slowly. The leech beam range on the Star Hammer tank is absolutely incredible. It's huge. Nice turret on Micro. He might be able to get all of these 4 tsunami tanks if he micros properly here, but it only looks like he's going to get 2. Might get a 3rd. Ah, you can go for the infection. So still only 3 refineries for both players. 2 mining for Dimon. Barracks being taken out, so only production left for him at this point in time is the war factory until he builds another barracks. this is the right way of playing Empire against Soviets. Is just keeping the Soviet player busy, keeping him in his base, stopping him from pushing forward, defending all of his refineries at the same time. With constant Tengu harassment, VX is going around the back if they need to. You really do need more units to defend in this situation. One tank on each refinery, a bullfrog as well. Or maybe even a couple of turrets. A single tank is not enough to defend against this. Cost effectively anyway, considering mining time lost. So tier 3 was actually sold off. I don't think it got destroyed. I think he must have sold it off just to get a little bit extra money for the MCV that little bit faster. But this is quite a big army out of Dimon, out of Eminence right now. Lots of VXs, lots of tsunami tanks, quite a bit of Tengus just going from the back again. It's still only 3 refineries. I don't know why he's only on 3 refineries right now. I feel like he could be doing a lot better economically. Three VXs going around the back with the Tengus. Will actually manage to take up a star ranked hammer tank and possibly get 2 more as well. This will be a very nice pickup if he gets all of these. 2 tanks go down, the third one might go down if he moves back. No, it doesn't look like it. He actually might go for the Apocalypse tank instead. No, he doesn't even go for the barracks, and he doesn't actually get the kill. Both folks do come in time and save the day. 2 tsunami tanks on the right, try and get a little bit of damage done, but do get locked down by a turret run, so they won't get too much done. Damage will mostly be negated. Even on 3 refineries, the Empire can build so many units. It can constantly spam units out of the mech and the barracks. Harassment on this water refinery is not the way to go, really. It's very highly defended, and without coolers, that's not going to go down. This refinery, however, is quite undefended. If you had an airfield, or maybe if you had an airfield, they could have done some harassment back there. Maybe even a bullfrog with some flat troopers in there trying to get some harassment done. This observation force has actually been helping Dimon all game long, and will now get taken out. This provides a huge amount of vision for him. Observation posts really aren't used very much, but they should be used a lot more. There's some maps like Cabana Republic where people tend to capture the ones at the top quite frequently. But on maps like Fire Island, they just don't seem to be used very much. The actions going around the back, tsunami tanks, and the bulk of the main army going in the centre. A Desolator airstrike will delay the attack very slightly, but this will be a very powerful push once he manages to go in. Since tier 3 has been taken out, he's only going to have this 1 Apocalypse tank, which all game long has not really paid for himself. It hasn't really done anything, to be honest. It might have killed the odd Tengu, but is it worth it for the tier 3? Not particularly. He has killed a refinery with the V4s, but that's really all it's done. Lots of Tengus going on the back. These won't really be needed in the main fight with all these tanks and tsunami tanks who will be able to fight this army head on. You can really just go in with an air move, to be honest. Well, the tank does actually manage to get a crush on the tsunami tank. Tengus go around the back. MCV tries to get the crushes off from the Tengus. He might be able to get the crushes if he manages to go inside the wall for himself. They're trying to get the balls off on the tank crushes. Might get a couple of them, but we're going to going for the crush here. It's not a good idea. It's hard to get the crushes inside the walls like this, especially when you could just build a tank to defend it as well. It'll be a much faster way of getting the kill. But a big army out of Dimon is pushing forward to the right, going into the heart of Eminence. Lots of hammer tanks, lots of bullfrogs. Will he actually manage to get the kill? If the bullfrogs get taken out, are there any VXs left on the map to actually do the damage to the tanks? There are a couple. but they don't go down. Lots of tanks on low health, but they haven't been taken down, so they will be able to go back and heal up on the crane or a neutral structure. Or maybe even the enemy units. All the enemy units come in one by one, putting into the choke. Not a great position for Eminence right now. Dimon has so few units in comparison though. Will it be enough to hold it off? Eminence decides not to engage. He decides to go for the MCV, going for the main base of Dimon. Only one refinery is left. The VX is taking down the last refinery. This will be the end of Dimon's economy. There'll be nothing left for him to earn money with for the rest of the game if this goes down. And look at, there's nothing to refer to. He actually decides to change his target and go for the crane or the Mecha instead. So there's only 3 bullfrogs left. All of the tanks have gone down. Huge Empire army comes in to finish off Dimon. Looks like Eminence will take the win, unless something drastic happens. Well played out of both players here. Unusual play out of Dimon. Not 100% sure I agree with all of his moves, especially to do that unorthodox to say the least. But well played to Eminence. Nice harassment, multi-pronged harassment throughout the whole game, taking out all of Dimon's collectors. So nice game there from GameReplays.org. Thanks for watching. I've been GBH Michael.